So I'm making this video real quick before I forget. I had a bunch of angel numbers today. I thought I mentioned that. I'm realizing all of this is just like leading to something more. And my motto of life is like create yourself, find more about yourself, don't find yourself. There are dimensions outside of your current plane of existence that mimic what you're doing right now or what you're thinking about right now. That's you actually doing in a higher dimension. So that's why you shouldn't worry too much about putting an idea. I mean, you have to put your ideas into action, but don't think about it too much because it's already happening. You know what I'm saying? That's the 5D. Especially if you feel like it's something that comes from you. Yes, it's the 5D. You know what I'm saying? Anything beyond that is not really. It's anything that diametrically opposes to that is basically like either a vibration that doesn't exist really. But the mind is created to, first and foremost, like you have boundless energy when you are on your purpose, doing things that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Makes life so much easier, makes it faster, everything happens way better. And in this video I'm just sharing like man, everything is just crumbling right now with like especially like hip hop. And I'm also practicing not being on my phone much. I'm more tapped into the ether, to my own consciousness, trying to understand like the memo of certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like understand things deeper, and this requires my full attention. But don't anybody watching this don't feel like, all right, I wasn't on time or I wasn't paying attention, because you're doing the best you can, and nothing in life is actually perfect. Everything is moving how it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not how it needs to be, that means you're probably not feeling right. You're doing something that you're not supposed to do. And I not mean not by saying that you could be doing what you love. You know what I'm saying? And you could be doing the right thing. I mean like working or being around people you're not supposed to be around. That's going to create bad karma. And it's actually going to delay your growth. You know what I'm saying? So, in all actuality, there is, I've been creating certain websites, no, not website. I've been creating certain blogs and things that can alter our understanding about, that we shouldn't focus too much on science or all these things, because there is a spiritual war going on. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole spiritual war that's taking place. And like I said, what's the new wave right now? You see people at Twitch streaming, and everyone's thirsty for attention, especially if it's for the money protocol. Like, I recommend people, if you're gonna start doing content, that you're careful who you associate and you're careful with your words and your energy. Like, meditate on your own actions, how you can be as careful as you can. Put that love energy, because there's so much dark. And when I mean dark, it's like bad vibes, jealousy, envy. And that just comes from people that don't know who they are, but they're not being themselves. You know what I'm saying? If you think about all the hate in the world, it's not because one is better than the other. It's not because one is like, one can do 500 pushes while the other one does 100. That's not the hate that's going on. It's people are don't understand like individuality, because you're too plugged into your phone. You're too plugged into your favorite fucking celebrity. I don't know, like people that you're trying to impress. And most people impress people that don't even like them. What a fucking, that is a disgusting fucking, And I don't say I don't fuck with nobody, but it's like I say this like me trying to impress somebody that I'm not gonna say I don't like them, but that I don't have cohesive or we don't oppose, we don't vibrate, and say we diametrically oppose. Like that shit is crazy to me. Like that shit is like foolery. It's foolishness. Why the fuck in this world do you try to impress people and at the end of the day it's always like people keep doing it because they don't have nothing better to do. They don't want to meditate and shit like that. So I tap into this video, man, to just explain. Like, and when I stutter, like, don't think, oh, this man doesn't know how to talk, because I can lecture you about communication, real. I could lecture anybody about real communication. It isn't about like fucking speaking fluently or English language. Because if you research the English language, it's actually kind of satanic, and it contains a lot of syllables that have negative connotation, and it's not good to speak something that a person that paints analogies, like, look at it this way: anybody that talks like that is a real communicator, because that's how we should be talking. We should be talking when we talk about, think of analogy. That's the way we should be talking. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I'm putting this video out, man, to just like saying everyone has a unique purpose and gift. 707. Don't get caught up in everything that's going on. Like, train your brain, practice. Consciously practice being away from your phone. Be a person, you know what I'm saying? Just that emotion. What do you currently want right now, right? How can you create an emotion and use that emotion to just move, like, move in that emotion?